Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup with our Deep Elf of Rue. 5 out of 6 piety with our good friend Rue. We've been making sacrifices, and because of these sacrifices, we're able to draw out power, power leap, and apocalypse. Fantastic. We also, because of our spellcasting ways, are able to cast a ton of good spells. Hey, Leviathan, how's it going, my friend? Good evening. So we've got Olgreb's Toxic Radiance, Bolt of Magma online. We do the OTR Ignite Poison combo, and we are crushing things. I've been doing great, Leviathan. Thank you for asking, my friend. How you been doing? And Orb of Destruction is down to just 4% fail, so we have a 7th level spell cooking. And then look at this. If I look into the future, we can swerve into getting some pretty intense stuff, like maybe Cause Fear, and Spellforge Servitor and Ignition. Ignition is the end game. Let's see if we can get there, shall we? It's going to take a bunch of fire magic and spellcasting and the like, but that's what we're doing. That's where we are. I'm still training fighting because I have a manual that is giving me a +4 bonus, and I need hit points because I'm a deep elf. So as long as I have that manual, I'm going to do it. Hey, Ori, good evening, my friend. How you living? How you doing? You still playing Genshin Impact, Ori? We're on Dungeon 10, and if I open this screen up, we've been down to Dungeon 11, we finished Yorkish Mines, and we're probably thinking, do I want to go into the Lair? Or do I want to press on and do a little bit more dungeon? I don't want to do too much more dungeon. Oh, that's right. Never mind. Thankfully, at the end of last episode, with the help of Mr. Snackman, I remembered how to annotate a level. It's a combination of keys, or it's just a function that I don't use very often in the game, but it's very nice that it's in there. It helps, like, leave notes for yourself. And I was going to go down to Dungeon 11, but then I remembered I almost died there because of a fire dragon. And although my character is doing good spell-wise, ability-wise, and I have some okay gear, I have no resists. And so I could be one-shotted by a very high roll from a fire dragon, so that means we avoid that. That means we run like the plague from that, and we're going to go instead to the Lair. So Shift G to bring up where do we want to go, and we want to go to capital L, the Lair. And let's just look around the Lair. And there's a potion of cure mutation. Or I should say, just, never mind, that's not a thing anymore. How about just regular mutation? Okay, and we're going to look around. There's some money there. Do I have anything on my shopping list? I do. I have 1,600 gold. So, you know, if I really, really, really wanted resists, I could go buy that Hat of the Alchemist. You see that this hat would give me an amazing slew of resists, but it would subtract 2 from my armor class, and the hat that I'm wearing is just a +0 helmet. You know what? I'm gonna go buy that hat. Look at my resist. I only have resist corrosion, so getting the Hat of the Alchemist would give me another pip of will resist, and then 1 pip of everything. And I really think that's worth 2 armor class. It's debatable, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. I'm gonna go get this cap. We're going to go into the shop, and we're just going to splash around like that. Yes. And then I'm going to put on, wear this hat. We do end up going down to 13 armor class because the helmet that we had gave 1, armor class, so we lose the 1 and we lose -2. So it is, you know, not an insignificant hit, but then look at this screen. Oh, that's so great, Leviathan. You know what? I enjoy just hanging out and chilling, and it's been great to have you here. It's just so much fun. The more people we have, the merrier, and I've really enjoyed that you have been taking the time to come by. You and Ori are such good friends of the channel, and I really appreciate when you guys show up. And look at this. We now have everything resist plus reflect, and just throw on Archmagi and an extra will pip. So we're doing very well resist wise, and this will even help us in the Lair with poison resist. Not like hugely, but I like it. I prefer to have it. And a scroll of blinking is so phenomenal. Alright, so let's see. What spell do we want to give this guy? I'm just going to roll an Orb of Destruction at this dude here. And we'll just step away. And he's dead. Orb of Destruction, when it gets enough room and hits its target, it did 4 exclamation points, which is, as you can see, there's blood here, here, and here, as well as on the ground here and here. This is all from the Orb of Destruction exploding the Komodo dragon, and its blood just flying all over the screen. Orb of Destruction. Okay. So we're trying to get that fail chance down even further, and all we can do is level up. Alright, Black Mamba. What do I want to give you? Bolt of Magma is just fine. Alright, level up the old fire magic on that. Oh, there's a ghost with enchant armor. Oh, here's a bunch of yaks. Alto Tato's ghost. What is this ghost? Let me take a look. I'm going to look at it. The apparition of Alto Tato, the spear bearer, a novice pale draconian berserker of Trog. You know, the only thing that's really tough about a ghost like this for me is that it doesn't care about poison, so I can't really use poison on it. All I could do to it is Orb of Destruction and Bolt of Magma, I think. Hey, Phil, what is up, my friend? Good evening. How you doing? You still playing that low magic age? Exactly, Phil. God, you know, Phil, that's one of those things where it's like, when will that phase out of people understanding that reference? I grew up with Looney Tunes, and I just don't know how much, if that's even still a thing, but I love it. Phil, you're playing Cud, my friend? Excellent. Did you make it past those turrets? Did you start a new character? Leviathan, you got it? You know what? They did. Like, they've rebooted it. There's a mobile game for it. There was the Space Jam movie with LeBron. So you're right. It's not out of the meta or the zeitgeist at all. And that's good. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and Toxic Radiance these fine individuals. And then we will ignite poison and do it again. This guy made it. He didn't make it. Oh, cool. You know what, Phil? That's what I like. The presets a lot. They really help people like me who have no idea what's going on with that game. My turtle guy is one of the presets, I believe. And it feels pretty strong. I'm not a good enough player at Cud to just, like, all of the sudden, hey, Dodge, what is up, my friend? How you doing? Thanks for following. Try something new. I've done it before in this game, but I've never made it far when I randomly select a character. I still have to learn all the ins and outs of the characters. And I've been playing this for years. Cud, I'm brand new, so not ready for that kind of commitment. All right. Let's give this guy... Oh, what does he want? Searing Ray actually isn't a bad... Yeah, I mean, let's not sell short Searing Ray. It still does its thing. What did we get? We got Animate Dead, Haunt, and Infestation. I am a huge fan of those spells. Not necessarily... Animate Dead's fine, but Haunt is great. Infestation also hilarious. You want to make scarabs? Go for it. Alright, there's a four-headed Hydra. So Hydras are basically one of the primary challenges in the Lair branch. Four-headed is about as easy as it gets. I think three-headed is the least that you can see naturally. You can cut it down to 2 and 1, I believe, but a 4... Alright, let's do this. So what do we do to a Hydra? Oh, awesome, Dodge. I'm so glad you enjoy it, my friend. Yeah, that's all it's about for me, is just chilling and enjoying games at a slow, leisurely pace. And that is what I've been doing with RuneScape for sure. Thank you for watching, my friend. Yeah, I'll be playing RuneScape tomorrow. Or, I'm sorry, Wednesday. Got my days crossed. Sometimes it's a blur. Hey, Leviathan, no worries, my friend. Life happens, things happen. Thanks for letting me know. You know what we're going to do to this four-headed Hydra? It's called Roll a Huge Ball of Death. So we're going to just do an Orb of Destruction and hope that it doesn't miscast. It didn't. And we hit the guy, but did we kill it? No, but it's almost dead. So I think we can safely roll another one. And let's just wait. Boom. Dead Hydra, 4 exclamation points. We've reached level 11. How's that? It's fantastic is what it is. We got up to 71 hit points. I'm super excited about that. Alright, here comes a Cane Toad. Cane Toad, I think, also is immune to poison or resistant. Yeah, so we can't really rely on that, but can we... Nah, we'll just Orb of Destruction. Why not? And it's dead. The only real drawback to Orb of Destruction, and I love Orb of Destruction, don't get me wrong, is it 7 MP, and MP are still something I'm fighting for. I have 31. I can always draw out power with Rue, which is cool, but... Alright, so this... What I do... That's a great question, Leviathan. So... on the YouTube channel Leviathan, I post a weekly update generally that tells what streams I'm going to do for the week, so I plan it out by week. Hey, Brew, Crispy Bacon, good evening, my friends. You just watched Terra Randomin? Crispy, what'd you think of that one? You know, it's a early access, and so it's kind of like off the beaten path, but I thought it would be fun to give it a shot and just see what you guys thought. Did you ever get your ARC server taken care of, Brew? Did you have to get a few more degrees to get that thing going? Or was it just like hours of meticulous work? Alright, I'm not going to mess with that ghost. All that ghost is going to give me is an identify scroll and you know, enchant armor. Enchant armor is really good, but not worth fighting a ghost. You know what, Crispy? That's exactly what I thought too. It just felt like I was playing, like one of my buddies unrolled the map that that we use, and we had miniatures, and we're playing tabletop D&D, which is not a bad thing. I liked it. It would be cool if they ever added multiplayer to it. That's what I'm going to do, Brew. I think because Crispy and lots of people actually on the channel have expressed interest in Ark, if Ark doesn't win the poll for Tuesday night's game, I will play Ark again soon, and I downloaded it for the PlayStation, and my plan is I'm going to play it on the PlayStation so that my computer doesn't explode while I try to stream it at the same time, because it was way more taxing on my system than I anticipated. So I can hopefully avoid a slideshow while we play the game. You hear a distant snort. Okay, there's a labyrinth on this floor. So let's see if... I don't have mapping, so let's try to find this. I'm going to kind of walk around manually, looking... Alright. Boy, that was a tough snake to kill. Being a little reckless. It's alright. Alright, where is that labyrinth? Or the gauntlet, I guess, is what it's called now. It's not the labyrinth. And thankfully, the old labyrinth was terrifying. Alright, there's a electric eel. And if you've never seen this game before and you see an electric eel, check to see if you have a wand of flame. Push V for your evocables and hit it with the wand of flame. And generally, you will win. Oh, okay. Yeah, Brew. Oh, here we go. We found it. Here's the gauntlet. Let's go in. Oh, Rue wants us to make a new sacrifice. I'm not sure if I want to do this just yet. I'll think about it after we do the gauntlet. Alright, so let's see what paths there are out there. Alright, well that's an enormous slime creature, so that looks bad. Ooh, that looks also bad. There's a spell book, greater heal wounds, or just heal wounds, I should say. There's a ring. But to be honest, this isn't even an artifact ring, it's just a regular ring. Meh. Meh is all I have to say. Enchant armor. Is this artifact? Yes, okay, so here's an artifact ring. So this is the only thing I've seen worthwhile so far. Is this an artifact? It is, okay. Cancellation potion, and there's a cloak. A scroll of fear, and an artifact. Lajatang. Yeah, the thing is, like, when I was playing Ark as just a test run on my PC, without streaming, I could run it at really high settings. It looked amazing. And then I just tried to have any kind of settings while streaming, and it nearly froze my stream for, 30 seconds at a clip, and so not quite worth it. Is this a regular ring up here with the statue? No, it's an artifact ring. So what I could do is go in. I don't have apportation. Did they take apportation out of the game? I don't think so, but I don't have it. So I'd have to... Hey, Snack, good evening, my friend. The ice statue is guarding a mundane ring. Oh, but I thought it was an artifact. It's just regular? You know what, Dodge? Orb of Destruction is the answer to a lot of problems, but it's not necessarily the answer to a group of enemies' problems. So you need some AoE in there. Oh, okay, great. I will. The only thing I see worthwhile is either this bottom path or, Hey, Eddie, what is up, my friend? Oh my gosh, it's a tragedy. This is an artifact, this wavering wooden ring. So we can make that choice when we get there. And then this is a regular ring, nothing fancy. Oh, you're right. It is. Snack, why did I doubt you? You're 100% right. I thought for some reason that it was an artifact ring, but it's not. It's just garbage. So the question is, which ring, which path, first path is the easiest path? To be honest, even with that, it might be the ice statue. The reason the slimes are hard in the middle path, so if you guys have never seen this before, this is a sub-branch of the dungeon, and it's randomly generated, obviously, as everything is in this game. It's procedural, and you get like a set of different layouts for the gauntlet, and in this case there's 3 starting chambers that I can enter using these transporters here, and they will take me into the chamber that is directly to the east of my character, and I get to choose where, you know, I want to go progressing forward. I can take one of these 3 chambers to move further along toward the goal. Now, I can either take this middle chamber that's filled with slime creatures, or I can go to this chamber that has, you know, an Eye of Devastation, Floating Eye, and a Golden Eye. Well, here's my will. These are my stats right now. I have 2 pips on will. That's it. I am wearing the Hat of the Alchemist to give myself all resist, basically. Yeah, I mean, the real thing is, Snack, do I get paralyzed by the eyes? Is there something I can do preemptively to avoid that? Like, so here would be the questions I have for this. If I go into the bottom chamber, does line of sight though? Like, what if I don't have fog, but if I fogged, does that affect the floating eye? Okay, that's bad. And then the other question is, Eye of Devastation. What is this guy's ability set again? He Energy Bolt. So he's just going to try to blast me with damage. But he doesn't, like, mutate me or anything. Okay. Okay, I think we could do this. Especially if this guy is right here. If I teleport, I come into this gray chamber, this gray circle. I will basically have a couple of turns to start moving before he can actually hit me. So if I could take down these eyes, I could curl around the corner before I get too, you know, manhandled. Let's see. I think I can poison all of them. So I think I can probably just OTR and ignite poison and kill these. In terms of, like, cheesing it, can I prep OTR and then go in and still be radiating so that as soon as I emerge, I will be radiating poison and poison them without having to take a turn doing it and then immediately ignite poison? You think I can pull that off, or do you think I'll have to OTR when I come through the transporter? Does a transporter cleanse the Okay, Snack, so let's at least try it, and if I don't feel like there's enough poison, I can cast it again. Hey, Jam Jam, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. Alright, here we go, everybody. I'm gonna cast Toxic Radiance. and then I'm going to go in. And I'm right next to these eyes. I'm going to ignite poison. They're both dead. And then I'm just going to run around the corner and pick up this and this and go through. All right, so that was a very fortunate slip through that portal. And now we can go in here and we get into this chamber, and there's no choice. We have to go into this central chamber with the Apocalypse Crab and the jellies. We will pop out right here with the Apocalypse Crab adjacent. And you can't teleport, but I could blink. I don't know if it's necessary. I mean, I could just go here and blink right across. But let's look at these crabs. Let's see if there's anything we can do. Now that the gum in the works is that there's all these dispersal traps around here, so that's a definite concern. I don't want to just get bounced around forever in this room. Alright, so the Apocalypse Crab does Chaos Breath, which emits a large cloud of fumes filled with the very essence of chaos. So it's going to do all kinds of... It could do anything, right? If it's chaos gas, it's like some kind of random Zom nightmare. This is a little bit scary. Can I pull the crab down here, would be the first question. I can. Alright, so now the crab is like kind of far away, so maybe I can teleport and just run. I don't have haste, and I don't really have anything preemptive that seems super good. I could also power leap, actually. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's maybe nothing I can do, but I can't go anywhere else at this point. Have to go in there. So maybe I go in and I try to power leap at the door. They resist poison. Yeah, they're gonna need... Oh no, they hate poison. So I could radiate right away. All right. So we hit that guy with poison. Okay. So we got horribly mutated by the gas. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. These are not mutations. These are just my sacrifices. Thank God. Okay. I looked at this. I was just seeing what happened to me. But, I don't think anything happened to me. I think I made it through unscathed. I saw this screen of red and I was like, oh my God, I've been ruined. But actually, no. Actually, we're fine. Okay. So that's tremendous. We really lucked out there. Let's just rest and get rid of our exhaustion, get our magic points back, and we're good.